Howdy, guys. So just a quick recap of what happened tonight. Yes, I missed all the action, but you know what? It's okay. It's all right to have missed all the action. There's still squads roaming around town right now, looking for groups that are, larger than 10 or so people. Um, but tonight was really short. It was just really short. They did not have a lot of time to do much. Sorry for the shaking and stuff. Portland roads are garbage. But anyway, yeah. So I was sitting there. I was watching what was going on. The LRAD came on, which for those of you who don't know what the LRAD is, the LRAD is the sound truck. It has a very large and loud speaker on it, and it came off and it warned. The first warning that it gave was to one individual um, who was shining a strobe light, and they described him out completely. They said to the guy wearing the shorts and like the red helmet, and just described what he was wearing, told him to stop shining his flashlight, his strobe light at the officer's eyes, or else he will be arrested and subject to riot control agents. Sorry, it's dark. Also, guys, I'm driving home, so not much lights. But anyway, so next, a little while later, not too much longer later, another warning came out by the LRAD, telling people to stop throwing eggs. And then they just told people not to do anything illegal. And yeah, all of a sudden it was this event has been declared an unlawful assembly. They did that twice, waited about 2 minutes or so, and then one last time. And as they were saying it the last time, they already were pushing people down the street. No riot control agents whatsoever. There was no explosions, no nothing. All the officers did was walk. They formed a line and they walked across. And at that point in time, that's when I kind of got on there as I showed up on the block as they already like wheeled around the corner. So I didn't really know which way to go at that point. I noticed that still in front of the precinct there was a few officers and a small crowd of people, and then all of the riot officers, they were going down. I think it was Killingsworth, heading west. So I was like, well, there's still people, there's still stuff going on in front of the precinct there. So I went over there really quick to see what was going on, and they were arresting some people. And as I was standing there, I noticed that really close to me, there was somebody who's previously doxed me while I was out filming, and I was not in the mood to do that, to deal with that again. So I ended up going down Killingsworth, following the other cars, or the other police cars that were down there, and the riot cops, and followed them for a while. They did a steady push. They never stopped. They never stopped to let people regroup or anything. They just marched down probably 10 blocks or so, 10 or 12 blocks. By the time I got down there to where they stopped, they already turned around and came back, and there was no crowd anywhere. There was no sign of anybody anywhere at all. So I was like, all right, so far this has been kind of a waste of time. So I turned around, went back to the precinct again, and as I got to the precinct, all the cars, all the officers that came back to the precinct, they took off again, heading back down Killingsworth. Uh, it's like they were, playing a game with me. They had me pickled. As soon as I got to one end, they threw the ball to the other. As soon as I got to the other end, they threw the ball the other way. So I followed them back again, followed them back down Killingsworth, and then they just split up. And at this point in time, if it's anything of people, like 10, 15, then they'll split them up. They'll jump off, they'll separate everybody, make them just like disperse. The way they used to do it in the past was they would actually throw grenades, flashbangs, and tear gas in the middle of them, but they kind of were told they couldn't do that anymore. So, yeah, they just drove around. It was pretty quick, and it's not a bad thing that I didn't get, the action, because that just means that it looks like Portland Police and State Patrol, because State Patrol is in there too today, and it looks like Portland Police and State Patrol are done messing around. And it's probably all thanks to Teddy, old Uncle Ted Wheeler there, who realized that the crowd that he was promoting and the crowd that he was cheering for and the crowd that he was enabling and making excuses for assaulted two old ladies. And the nation saw it. The world saw two old ladies get assaulted by Antifa, by his voting base, by his crew, and that crossed the line. It's good to find out. It's good to find out what'll cross Ted's line. What'll make him actually go, ooh, no, can't do that anymore. So, yeah, that finally happened. So it appears that is going to, these actions, these unlawful actions in Portland are possibly coming to an end. So that's some good news. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it continues to be that way. So, yeah, just wanted to jump on really quick, kind of give you guys a quick rundown of what happened so you don't have to watch the live. That was just me pretty much talking, saying hi to everybody, and petting a cat. So, yeah, hope you all have a wonderful night. And thanks for hanging out tonight, those of you who did. Thanks for watching some of the footage and stuff that we've put out. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. We have some really just amazing stuff that we've put out showing the truth of what's been going on in Portland. So I definitely suggest seeing it. And that is all. Hope you all have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys soon, I'm sure.